guys, so we're down here at the Romsey Outdoor Exercise Equipment Station. I'm Kim and this is Tracy. We're going to be running an advanced program now. So this is recommended for someone who is already in a good fitness routine and just wants to mix up their routine or push themselves a bit further, challenge themselves and build on their strength and conditioning. Before we get into this program, we're just going to do a 5 to 10 minute brisk walk to get that heart rate up and blood flowing. Let's get into the program. For our advanced level sit to stand, we're going to do this on a single leg. So your center of gravity is going to be placed in the 1 foot. You can use your hands to assist you if you like to push up and back down. Good. All the weight's going to come through that heel on that single leg and returning back to seated position. You can advance this to cross your hands over your chest to make it more difficult, keeping the chest and head up. So another option for our advanced program is doing this sit to stand but on this step up bench. So this is a lower bench and it's going to be more difficult. So placing your hands on your knees, feet hip width apart, putting your weight through your heels, making sure those knees don't come over those toes and pressing up. Because this bench is a little bit lower, just make sure you're controlling yourself on the way down and don't just plonk your weight down. Good. And you can cross your hands across your chest to make it more difficult. Again, you can go into that single leg if you're able to, shifting that center of gravity and standing up. Good. Pushing that weight up through the heels, chest up and head up. Good, and we're here for 10 reps. So for our advanced program, we have push-ups next. So this is going to be conducted on the balance beam. You can start off on your knees. Your hands are going to be either side of your chest and you're going to keep a straight line from your knees all the way up to your shoulders, dipping that chest down to the bar and pressing back up through. To progress this one, you can go up onto your toes, keeping that straight line all the way through to your chest and pressing up. Good, and we're here for 10 more reps. For our advanced program, we have a moving lunge. So stepping forward, making sure that front knee doesn't come over the toe, stepping through, dropping that knee down to 90 degrees and moving through that exercise. You're going to be doing this up and back, keeping the chest and head up nice and tall. Good, and returning back to me. So 10 reps up and back. So this is the lat pull down for our advanced program. So you're going to take a seat on the bench. Our fingers are facing outwards and you're just going to pull that one down. Good, and extend it back up. Making sure your shoulders are down and back, breathing through that one. Returning your arms to a straight position and back down to in line with your chest. Good, and we're here for 10 reps. And we have step ups, so choose whatever level you feel comfortable with. You're going to place one leg up on the step, placing all your weight through that heel, driving your weight up, placing that other foot beside you and stepping back down. Good, keeping your back up nice and tall. And to progress this one, you can just choose a higher step. Good, driving your weight through the heel and stepping back down. Good, and we're here for 10 reps. So if you feel at any point you need more stability or support, there is a handrail that you can use for assistance as well. For our advanced program, we have seated tricep dips. So you want to place your hands on either side of your hips there. You want to take your bum away from the bench, keeping it nice and close, dropping that until your arms are at about a 90-degree angle. Your knees keep in line with your heels and just dropping straight back down, keeping your bum as close to that bench as you can. To progress this one further, you can put your legs out straight in front of you to increase that intensity. Again, keeping your bum nice and close to that bench, keeping the 90-degree angle in your arms as you drop down. And pressing through those triceps as you return back to starting position. And for our sit-up exercise, we're just going to lay back on the bench. You pop your feet underneath the rail here, arms across your chest, leaning back as far as you can. Good. Engaging those deep transverse abdominis muscles to pull yourself back up into the seated starting position. Good, and we're here for 10 reps. After conducting our exercise programs, it's important that we do a stretch afterwards. So we're going to stretch our quadriceps to start off with. So just standing up nice and tall. If you need, just grab a pole or something to support you and bending that leg behind you, grabbing onto your toe and trying to squeeze it as close as you can towards your bum. And holding that for about 20 seconds before repeating it on the other side. So you feel a nice stretch along the front of your thigh muscle there. Perfect. Next we're moving into a hamstring stretch. So placing that leg out straight in front of you, bending the other leg, the heel stays on the ground, bending that toe, flexing it up towards you, really stretching out the back of the thigh there. So this will get a nice deep stretch through the hamstring, and swapping sides, holding for about 20 seconds on each side. So to stretch out our shoulder, we just want to grab onto a pole and just slightly press that shoulder forward. So it's a very slight movement, but you'll feel that stretch within your shoulder as you feel that resistance. Good, so just pressing that chest forward, stretching out that shoulder and the rotator cuff, and swapping sides, holding for about 20 seconds. So to stretch out our side muscles, you just want to be standing with your feet about hip width apart, reaching your hands up nice and straight above your head and bringing your body over to your side. Good, making sure there's a nice deep stretch down here. Holding that for about 20 seconds before returning back to the center and alternating sides. Perfect. Right, to stretch out your upper back, you want to be standing nice and tall with your feet hip width apart. Have your hands clasped together in front of you, arms nice and straight, and then just bend that upper back, curving that spine, dropping that head below between those shoulders and holding for about 20 seconds. Great work on completing this program today. Don't forget you can come down at any time and utilize this great equipment, and go and enjoy your day.